And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I actually have no idea what happened. I just fiddled with some things, and nothing seemed to affect it at all. Get my mouse out of the way. Oh no, go Biggs! Cloud, so you don't care what happens to the planet? You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me. Barrett's fighting up there. Go help him. If you say the other thing, he's like, oh, you're cool to the very end. Alright, so we're going to assume that each stairwell is half of the story. So there's 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories, 4 stories, 5 stories, 6 stories. Okay, when we get to the top of this one, it's 6 stories. Now these guys, you can steal potions off of them. I don't want to. Yeah! And they're not that very difficult of enemies either. So get Bolt off first. And I think when these guys get low enough on health, they drop down to the ground. And I don't know if that changes their evasion rate. I think it does. I think they have a higher evasion rate when they're up in the air, but I'm not positive about that. Again, I'm kind of a steel horse, so it could just be me stealing stuff from them and like missing because of that. Or I generally, like, since I've played the game so many times, I just always have hyper on my characters just to max out this limit breaks as fast as I can. Which is kind of, like, in a sense, like breaking the game, but I find it a lot more fun having... You know, it's a little weird to think about your characters doing all this on their own, so I like to have as many things possible. And for Tifa, actually, Tifa is one of the most fun characters to break in the game. To leave hyper and cover on her. There we go, she gained Somersault. Speak of the devil. She's one of the most fun characters to break and play with. So there's 6, 7... 8 stories above the ground. I'm glad I could talk to you one last time. Does anybody know what that frickin' PlayStation warning means? I keep getting that like every other day, and it's driving me nuts. I think it keeps signing me offline, and I don't know what's causing it. Cloud, I'm glad I could talk to you one last time. Is that so? Oh, cool. As usual, ex-soldier. Always liked that in you. Sorry, GSC, but I got Tifa now. Alright, so we were at, what, 8? I think we were at 8 stories there. Alright, we need to plow through these guys, because they are still in the way. I also like buying fire early in the game, because it seems like everything is almost... Nearly everything is weak to fire. No matter who or what you're fighting, it's generally pretty weak to fire, and you get away with just knocking out some teeth with it. I actually don't know if these things are actually weak to bolt. I think I might have just made that up. Oh, and if anybody's also wondering why I'm not bolting everything again, it's because I can't. Your all materia also has to level up. So for each level that it has, that's how many times you cast the all spell, and it does max out. Like eventually you get it mastered, and when you have it mastered, you can keep casting it on all as many times as you choose. Ooh, that's good. I'm not sure if you guys saw there, but Tifa actually gets to use all of her limit breaks every time she gets a limit break. As you put things into more levels, like here, if you move up to like level 2, it will start to fill up slower, and then level 3 and 4, slower and slower. But you get to do more consecutive attacks back to back, up to a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks total. So 8, we're at 9 now. We're roughly at 10 stories above the ground. And guess whose big fat butt we could see all the way from ground level, 10 stories above us, firing off his cannons. But yeah, the one thing I don't like about Tifa, I missed. It drives me nuts having a limit break that can miss. That to me is just too... I can't depend upon it. That's a game breaker for me. So, I will be having her in my party at the beginning of the game. I'm probably just going to max out her overdrives, or her limits, pretty early on. And then you may or may not ever see her again. I'm sorry, I don't know if anybody loves her who's watching this. I imagine everybody's playing this game. But if anybody really likes her as a character, I'm sorry, but I am letting you know right this moment. I'm probably not going to stick with her forever. Tifa, Cloud, you came! Be careful, they're attacked from the helicopter. Better equip ourselves before they attack full force. Press the menu button to access the menu, press the K button when finished. Juice cocktail for the win. Alright, Cloud. No, you're not Cloud. So Cloud naturally has that high magic stat, so we're just gonna restore. Whoops! Didn't realize he was weak. Get him back up. Here's where you can re-equip Barrett, and because I don't have that mithril bangle for him, and I might have actually sold the other one from Arrow. Stop trying to customize. Oh, that's what I do. So actually, let's do that now. I'm gonna give her Fury. That way, I can just mess with her. And here's the fast way to remove all. Alright, so Cloud, you are always good with the restore all. Tifa, since you're gonna have lower accuracy, let's give you everything. And cover materia. And then Barrett will give you steel and so Barrett is going to be our physical attacker. And I think he has the highest physical attack in the game. I'm not 100% positive on that. So feel free to prove me wrong in the comment section. Oh no, it's Reno, who I assume is a male. You're too late. Once I push this button, boop. That's all, folks. Mission completed. We're accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud Barrett, please. I can't have you do that. No one get in the way of Reno and the Turks. I actually really do like Reno, surprisingly enough. So Tifa, start us off with some fire. Cloud. And I don't think you can steal anything from him. Ooh. Try to break it if you can. So that is actually his stop spell, which is kind of sweet. But what you can do is you can actually just attack it, and his spell becomes undone, making it one of the worst stop spells in the game. But as you can see, humans and beasts are super weak to fire. And I don't think this is going to kill him. I don't think we've leveled up that much. But yeah, nothing to steal from bosses. I think most bosses actually cannot be stolen from. But here, make sure you wait, because if you tell your character to attack the character getting the pyramid on, if you attack too soon, your character will actually attack your partner. Oh yeah, that Electromag Rod can paralyze a party member. And Tifa, can you end this? That'd be delicious. Because I got yeah on both. Yep, sweet. It's time. See ya. So, we just pushed Reno's nose in. And even better is Tifa did it and got the kill on it. Which is how, and he just runs past Tifa. I love it. It's so worthless. Tifa! Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. Tifa? That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please, stop it. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate releases. Shut your hole! And he opens up. I wouldn't try that. You just might make me injure our special guest. Aerith! Oh, you know each other. How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you going to do with Aerith? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the President. Tifa, don't worry, she's alright. Slap. Ooh. Aerith? Hurry and get out. Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? And even though this is completely different, visual effects, I actually really do like it that they keep in that little video game helicopter, and the plate comes crumbling down, and I'm trying to get close to Aerith, but I can't. Once the plate starts coming down, it'll be too late. We gotta hurry. So basically, you run around like with a chicken with your head cut off, and she keeps saying the same thing. What to do? Talking to you isn't making things any better. Barrett, do you have any good ideas? Oh, all we had to do was talk to Barrett. Yo, we can use this wire to get out. I love this so much. So he holds Tifa on his lap. Cloud just climbs up on his arm. His big frickin' mammoth arm. So, I forget. There is a booklet for this game. So there's Midgar, the city on a plate. And the newscaster gets disconnected. And that guy is definitely dead. A lot of people did not get out in time. Oh my gosh! Now that crane wire, first of all, what was it doing up on that plate end? Second of all, how fast and far did we swing with that plate coming down behind us? And President Shinra has some classical music going. Jerk. We got some very solemn music playing. Everybody just shakes it off. Guys, find out where they're walking to next time.